Let's take a look at the skills discussed here in Google Calendar scenario one. So in this scenario, we're talking about how helping keep kids stay on track. And one way calendar can help is by putting notification reminders on a calendar event. So let's say the student has a due date or a deadline for a portion of a project that they are responsible for. You can invite them to a calendar event, and then when they, whatever notifications that you put at whatever intervals, they will get that. Kids today, they are very much attached to their phones. So if they have a Google Calendar app on their phone, those notifications will appear as pop-up notifications on their phones, and that's a good way to help hold them accountable and keep them on track. So let's go ahead and experiment with this for a minute. So we'll start here by creating an event. Let's go to more options here. Let's say in this scenario that a student is in charge of social media for a class project. So we'll say here, we'll say Instagram post, and we'll say that they have to have this done by 3 p.m. And we'll set the date for next week sometime 3 p.m. That's when they need to have the Instagram post. That's the due date. But as a teacher, I want to remind them beforehand. I want them to remember before, not right when it's due, to start working on it. So what I'm going to do here is go to add notification. The default one here is 10 minutes early, but you know what? I want the kid to uh, be reminded one day before. You know what? I also want to give them another reminder. We'll say 3 hours before that would actually coincide around lunchtime if I'm doing a 3 p.m. Deadline. So 10 minutes before, they're going to get notified. A day before, they're going to get notified. And 3 hours before, they're going to get notified. So I'm going to give this kid three different notifications here. So let's say that this is the student here. And go ahead and save that and click send. Now they get an email being reminded that they've been invited to this calendar event. The student was instructed to have calendar on their phone. So at those times that I set for notifications, their phone will alert them to remind them to meet their due date and stay on track with their portion of the student project.